so hi. Um, so my name's Ashley, and I decided to make a video about social anxiety because I feel like it has not been made a big deal like it should be. So, basically, social anxiety is when you have trouble being in front of people or talking to people, and you just get this really, really nervous feeling inside of yourself, and either people can break out in tremors, like they start shaking really bad, or they're just really, really nervous to the point where they feel like they're gonna die. Um, a lot of people think it's silly. A lot of people kind of make fun of it in a way, and like I said, I don't think it's as big of a deal as it should be, because it can cause suicide, it can cause depression, of course, because anxiety is a backside to depression. Um, it's just a really big thing that nobody really talks about, and I never had anybody to help me when I was, going through a really dark time in my life because of social anxiety. Um, so, there's different types of anxiety. Like, there's general anxiety, there's, traveling anxiety, where you get anxiety when you travel and stuff, and then, there's social anxiety. And obviously, social anxiety is when you're in a social interaction, and there's different degrees of this as well. A lot of people just say, oh, I have, social anxieties, I don't want to meet this person, I don't want to, go to this party or something like that. But then there's also the social anxiety where there's people who cannot and will not leave the house because they're so nervous of either seeing somebody they know or getting caught up in a conversation with somebody. And I know when I had social anxiety, I would feel like I couldn't talk. Like, I would always feel like my brain would just stop working, and then I would look like a complete idiot. Basically, I okay. It affects people by, um, you don't do so well in school anymore. You start failing because of the class assignments that you're supposed to be doing, partners, and getting up in front of everybody and, giving a presentation, or, uh, when I was in school, I had super bad eyesight, like really, really bad, and I never did anything because I didn't want to cause attention to myself and put myself in front of the classroom or ask what it says or, look stupid. So of course I never paid attention. I pretended that I didn't care, which I do. I love to learn, but my social anxiety got the best of me, basically. But anyway, for the past 2 years, I've been getting really, really good at coping with my anxiety and kind of just pushing it aside and, realizing I have to do what I have to do. And communicating with another human being is a part of life. So, what I did is, one day I came home from a friend's house, and she couldn't, you know, uh, come with me on the ride home. So I was in a car full of people I didn't know, and it was just really painfully awkward for me. I felt like it was like I was about to die in that car, and I thought I looked fairly stupid and awkward and just bleh. So I come home and I tell my sister about it, and she got super angry at me, and she yelled at me and told me that, I can do things, but I just won't let myself because I'm so caught up in my head. And I felt like I couldn't do certain things because my anxiety was so overwhelming. And so, honestly, her yelling at me and her telling me to straighten the fuck up, it actually helped me in the biggest way possible, because that's when I realized that I needed to, stop defending it and stop swearing like, this was a terminal disease, because it's not. And so I created a log, and I wrote in it every day and what, I did, what got me to feel so nervous, or, what made me feel stupid. And then I would reread it and realize all the silly things that were said and what I really cared about. So, basically, after 2 months, I stopped writing in that log because I felt that I didn't need it anymore. It was something that, like, I know my anxiety is stupid, and I know it's, I don't know, like, I treated it like it was a friend of mine, and I was defending it, and I was saying, but it won't let me do this, and it won't let me do that. But I've kind of, like, beaten it down to the point where I can do just about what anybody else can. So that log helped me out a lot. The other thing that I did was on Facebook, I liked a whole lot of pages that had to do with positive energy and, spirituality and whatever that may be for you. I personally like, kind of like science and Buddhism or paganism and stuff like that. So yeah, and it had like a lot of positive quotes to offer, and it has helped me a lot. I love quotes. It's something very meaningful to me, where people can find the right words and make you feel a certain way. I don't know if that's a little off, but whatever. But yeah. So there's pages like the Elephant Journal. The Elephant Journal is a very good site that I liked. It's kind of adultish, so if your mom checks your Facebook or something like that, just don't like that page. Yeah, and then there's Positive Outlooks. There's a whole bunch of others that I could list, but I, not on Facebook right now, so I can't check. Bottom line, I know that it seems like a very big deal, and and it's a big deal to yourself, but not to other people. Other people think it's stupid, and they're just like, come on, stop being a fucking, wussy and stuff like that. But just remember, try to go about it the way your friends do a little bit. I know it's kind of harsh, but don't defend it. It's not something that is terminal. Like I said, it's not something, that you can't help, because you can help it. You just have to go inside and fix your emotional issues, and stop thinking so negative about everything and whatnot. So basically what I was saying before my cheap ass phone cut me off was that just find your own outlets to set yourself free, basically. Creative outlets, painting and stuff, because you're in control of what is going on the paper. I believe that it could help you in the long run to draw or paint or write or do anything that really triggers your creative side. But yeah, I mean, if there's any questions that you want to know, comment, and I'll answer them in my next video if I do make another video. But I just wanted to bring awareness, and I wanted to let you know that you're not alone, that I suffer from it, and probably 80% of the world suffers from it. So yeah, thank you for watching. I know it was kind of long, kind of drawn out, but, I wish you the best, and, keep staying positive. I don't fucking know. Okay, bye.